Hello, everyone, and welcome to our session. It's great to have you all here in class. It's great to be able to talk about an interesting subject that we don't often talk about. All right, again, my name is Carissa. I'm from the United States, but I currently live in Costa Rica. Um, and I really do enjoy teaching and helping students to learn and to meet their English goals. All right, very good. So let's see who we have in class. I think I have Suna. Hello, Suna. How are you doing today?
Yeah, very good. How are you today?
I'm doing good today, Suna. It's great to have you back again in class.
Too. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, Suna, how is your day going so far?
Mm,
Mhm.
it's now 11 a.m.
Okay, very good. So it's about 11 a.m. there.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. So, do you work on Mondays or do you take care of your home on Mondays? What do you do on Mondays?
I'm a housewife. All days in at home.
Okay. All right, very good. Well, where I live, Mondays are very busy days for housewives.
Yeah. Well, that's right.
Yes, that's right. The housewives clean their
Yeah.
homes thoroughly on Mondays.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right.
Okay, very good. Well, good to have you back in class,
Yeah.
um, Suna.
Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
all right. You're welcome. All right, and let's also welcome Mahmut. Hello, Mahmut. How are you today?
Hello, I am fine. And you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine today. So, how is your day going today?
Uh, it was very tired. Uh, I am rest now.
Okay. Okay, so you're resting right now. What time is it in your country, Mahmut?
It's nine nine past four now.
Oh,
PM.
okay. So it's the evening time right now.
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Great job. Well, thank you for joining us here in class. We have an interesting lesson planned for today, and I'm interested to have your input today, as usual. Good to have you back again, Mama.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. All right, so I see that I have a couple of other students that joined us. Hello, Hannah. How are you today?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you, teacher. What about you?
I'm doing just fine today. Doing good. It's been a busy day so far teaching, but it's been a pretty good day so far. So tell us a little bit about yourself. Hannah, where are you from?
I'm from Belarus, but right now I'm in Poland because study here, and that's all. Okay,
Okay. Okay, very good. Thank you for your introduction, Hannah.
thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, and let's also welcome Carmen. Hello, Carmen. Thank you for joining us. How are you today, Carmen?
Hello, everybody. Can you hear me? Carissa, can you hear
Yes.
me? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm just fine, thank you. Actually, I think this is my first class with you.
Yes, it is.
Never been in your class before. But anyway,
No.
thank you.
Well, I'm happy that you chose to be in this today. It's great to have you. And it looks like Hannah is also a first timer with me as well. So I'm looking forward to getting to know you both a little bit better and to helping you with this subject today. It should be a pretty fun subject. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's see. I think Mona also said hello to us. Let's see. Okay, okay, so Mona, you can feel free to join us in the classroom if you would like. But otherwise, if you would like to just listen in, that's just fine as well. Okay, excellent job. Well, let me go ahead and share my screen with you. I want to go ahead and get right into the lesson. We've got great activities planned today. Okay, just give me one moment. Okay, so please let me know when you can see what is on the screen. Can everyone see the presentation on the screen?
Yes. Perfectly.
Okay. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, so let's see. I just want to make sure who I have participating. I have 4 participants. Excellent. Okay, so let's get started. Carmen, can you tell us our topic for today? What's the topic, Carmen?
I think we're talking about shoes.
You're right. That's exactly what we're going to talk about. All right, and let's see. Hannah, what's in the purple bubble?
I have to read this?
Just the first part in the purple bubble.
Okay. Uh, learn and use shoes vocabulary. Yes, we will learn some vocabulary connected with related with shoes. Yes.
Yes, that's right. Beautiful job, Hannah. Okay, Mahmoud, can you read what's in the turquoise
Okay.
circle?
Talk about shoe customs and sayings about shoes.
Okay, good. That was the last one. Very good. Thank you. All right, and Suna, can you read the other sentence that's on the board in the middle?
Yeah, explain and answer question about shoes.
Very good. Okay, excellent. Okay, okay. Are there any questions about what we're going to talk about today? Do you have any questions about any of the vocabulary so far?
No.
Okay, very good. All right, students, I would like to welcome Abdallah to class. Hello, Abdallah. How are you today?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing just fine. Great to have you here participating with us. Welcome.
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. So it looks like we're going to have a mixed class with men and women. Excellent. Okay, I also see that that Mufok, am I saying your name correctly? Please pronounce your name for me. Okay, I'm sure that I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Okay, I'm just going to type box. Malfok, can you please pronounce your name for me? Okay. Okay, I don't hear anything. Malfok, is that the correct pronunciation of your name? Mouffok. What's the pronunciation of your name, please? Okay, I think Malfok may not be hearing me. Okay, so let's go ahead with the lesson. Okay, I'm going to get to our next, and here it is on the board. I'm going to get started. Okay, so my first question to everyone, I'm going to start with Abdallah. Abdallah, who taught you how to tie your shoelaces?
Well, sure, it's my mom.
Okay, all
When
right.
I was little, when I was little bit, she told me how should put my shoes.
Good. All right, very good. Yeah, okay, so your mother taught you to tie your shoes. Okay, all right, very good. Suna, who taught
Yes.
you to tie your shoes?
I don't remember exactly. Maybe my mom.
Okay. Yeah, a couple of students have said the same thing. They're like, I don't really remember. Okay, good. Okay, and I'd like to ask Mahmut. Mahmut, who taught you to tie your shoes?
Um, I don't remember to Since I know myself, I am my shoelace.
Okay, all right. Okay, and let's hear from Hannah. Hannah, who
Uh,
taught you to tie your shoes?
I guess my mother. I don't I cannot remind who taught me, but I guess my mother.
Okay. All right, good. Well, we're giving mom the credit today. All right, and finally, let's ask Carmen. Carmen, do you remember who taught you to tie your shoes?
Actually, I can't recall who it was, but I think perhaps it was my mom or my grandmother because she was living with us at that time.
Okay. Okay, very good. Yeah, I think it was my both of my parents helped me to learn to tie my shoes actually. All right, very okay. Now the second question on the board, it asked about your preference. Okay, so Carmen, since you had the microphone open, do you prefer shoes with shoelaces or without shoelaces? And explain.
Um, for me, it's the same. I don't have any trouble just tighten them up. So, how do you call the other kind of shoes? With the one with the straps?
hmm Well, you can just say gym shoes. Some gym shoes just have a Velcro
Mhm. Mhm.
flap or straps, like you can see the gym shoes here on the screen.
Yeah, that's it.
And some don't even have Velcro. You just put your foot in, and that's it.
That's it. Yeah. Well, I don't have any preferences. Whatever.
Okay. Okay. Good. All right. Abdallah, what is your preference?
Actually, I prefer to dress with shoes. How say that? Shoes?
Shoelaces.
Shoelaces. Okay,
hmm
it's sure with shoelaces. It's more comfortable.
Ah, okay. So you feel, okay, I'm going to type that in the chat box. You could say, I feel, um, or you could maybe say, my feet are more secure when I wear shoes with shoelaces. Okay, so your feet can feel just a bit more secure, and you said it's more comfortable as well. Good, excellent job. It's more
Yeah.
comfortable. Okay,
Can I use
excellent. Thank you for your
comfortable here?
answer.
You're welcome.
Yes, you
I
can
can
because
explain what
shoes.
I yes. When I talk about shoes, I can say it
Yes,
comfortable. It's very comfortable to me.
yes, uh-huh. You could say they're comfortable for me, or you can
Okay.
also say my feet feel very comfortable. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Good, excellent. Okay, all right, very good. Okay, class, I'd like to welcome David to class. David just joined us. Hello, David, how are you today?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine, thanks. And you?
I'm doing just fine today, David. Thank you for joining us. David, as you can see, we're talking about shoes. And right now, our question is, do you prefer shoes with shoelaces or without shoelaces? What's your preference, David?
With shoelaces. I think it's more beautiful, it's more cool.
Okay, so it looks better.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, very good. Okay, and let's hear from Hannah. What is your preference, Hannah?
To be honest, I don't care about these things with shoelace or without. I am not. I mean, I care about it's this shoes. It's nice or not. I mean, I prefer shoes if I. What can I say? I like every kind of shoes, but for me, it's really important if this shoes beautiful or not. That's all.
Okay, good. So I'm gonna put a couple of adjectives that you can use in the chat box. Okay, so you can I prefer shoes that look nice, or if style is very important to you,
Yeah.
you could say I prefer stylish
Stylish.
shoes.
Yeah. I prefer
Mhm.
stylish shoes. Yeah.
Okay, so
Thank you.
style is very important to you. You're welcome. Okay, and Suna, what is your preference?
I usually wear without shoelaces, but when I work out, wear shoelaces.
Okay, so for you, it depends on if you're inside the house or if you're outside of the house. Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you an interesting story. When I was in elementary school, um, the style or the fashion back then was to wear shoelaces that are thick or fat. In fact, they were called fat laces. I'm going to type that here in the chat box. Fat laces. And so they weren't the thin laces that you see here in the picture, but they were thick. And they were neon colors. So we wore neon or bright yellow, bright orange, or bright pink shoelaces. Well, I know that those styles and fashions are coming back they're coming back in style right now. So that's an interesting thing about the fat laces or the shoelaces I used to wear. All right. Does anyone else have an interesting story about the shoes or your shoelaces that you used to wear?
Yes,
I've got a question, Carissa, for you. When
Okay.
you're talking about for laces, it was because it was trendy at that time, or because it was more secure for your feet?
Actually, just because it was trendy at the time.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah. And in fact, we wore high top gym shoes
Yeah.
with fat laces.
Okay. Okay.
So actually, you know what? That's a great question because it actually served two purposes. It was the shoes were very secure on our feet, but then also we were in style.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. I think someone was going to tell us a story about their shoes or their shoelaces.
yes. 5 years ago, the guys in my country was wear two laces. It is. Yes, two laces and one shoes. As a fashion.
Interesting. Uh-huh.
Ah, okay.
That's very weird.
Now, now the two different shoelaces, were they two different colors?
Yeah.
Okay. Were they bright colors as well, or were they just normal colors like black and red?
No, no, it's the color is like orange and red or yellow and
Neon too.
you know.
Oh yes, neon colors. Okay, now tell us, Abdallah, did you wear two different shoelaces on one shoe as well? Did you do that too?
No, really? No, no. Because I see that view and I wondering what he can feel with these two colors.
Well, some people like to be colorful.
I
Okay.
think I think he thought he very special when he doing something like that.
Yes, yes.
Everyone look to him and say, "Wow."
Yes, he probably felt very special wearing that style. Let's check in with Mahmut. Mahmut, do you like brightly colored shoes or neon shoelaces? Mahmut?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, it looks like we definitely have a group that is not boring. We like fashion. Okay, very good. Well, let's go ahead. Let's move on to our next slide. Now, let's try to make a list of words. Let's do kind of a mind map here. So when you think of shoes, I'd like you to tell me some of the words that come to mind. Now, since I don't want everyone to talk over each other, let's make it a writing assignment, okay? So can you use and type whatever words come to your mind when you think of shoes? Okay, it'll take you about 30 seconds in chat. Okay, what words come to your mind when you think of shoes? And I'll look in the chat box for your answers.
Do we have to write them down?
Yes, if you could go ahead and
Okay.
type if you could go ahead and type those in the chat box, then everybody can be commenting at the same time. Okay, very good. Great, good. So we've got some adjectives there: colorful, trendy. Carmen likes flip-flops for summer. Good. Protection. Suna thinks protection. Excellent job. Okay, David, tell us about brands. What brands do you like?
I don't have a special brand that I like more. I I choose shoes when I think it's beautiful. Every brand have terrible shoes, ugly shoes, and they have
That's true.
beautiful shoes too.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So you don't have a particular brand, okay? Does anyone here have a particular brand of shoe that they like? Okay. All right, so it looks like no one has a particular brand. Hannah, I think you told us that you really like style. Hannah, do you have a brand of shoe that you particularly like?
Oh, sorry. I if be honest, I don't have any. How can I say? Some brand which I really like. I just go to shop. When I do shopping, I just look at these shoes, some shoes, and if I like this, I will buy. It's not depend which brand I will buy. It's related. If I like, I will buy. If I don't like, I will not buy.
Okay. All right, very good. Okay, so Carmen, you said colorful and trendy. Okay, tell me some more about those words, Carmen. Why did you put colorful and trendy?
Well, I think it depends on the season. I mean, for summer, I like my shoes to be very colorful. I mean, with a lot of colors, and mostly I like sandals. And hasn't got anything to do with the shoes that I wear on winter time. And they
Okay.
got to be trendy too because I like. I mean, trendy doesn't really have to be that they are expensive because I don't. I'm not much concerned about brands, but when I'm in trendy means that I like the style they've got and that's it. But for me, it's completely different. Summer shoes and winter shoes.
Okay. All right. Very good. You gave us some very good and very descriptive information. Thank you. Okay. I want to hear from Mahmoud. Mahmoud, what words do you think of when you think of shoes?
Shoes are not good topics for me. I cannot think of anything to say. Uh, I didn't
Okay.
think about shoes. Uh, I go any store. I need a shoes. I take one I like.
That's good. You know, that's very interesting because a lot of people are just that way. My father is like that. He goes right into a store, he picks up the first thing he sees that he likes, and he comes right out of the store.
So sorry.
Yes. No, okay, that's okay. But it's actually a good topic, Mom, because some other students have told me they don't know very much shoe vocabulary. Okay, so it's good that you're
Mhm.
here in class because you're going to learn some more shoe vocabulary. Just looking at your classmates' answer, for example, um, Abdallah has listed very interesting things here as well. He mentioned boot, footwear, it's a part of his look. Okay, Abdallah, tell us more about your style.
Okay, I think my style is be it's just for it's for sport more more than any other things because I have 8 hour in my work as a programmer and 5 hour in the gym in working in a workout for boxing or weightlifting and
Mm-hmm.
I don't care. I don't care about the look or the fashion of the the shoes, but it's very important to me to be comfortable for me because I should be comfortable when I work out, you know. And
Mm-hmm.
the brand it's very important also to me, like Adidas or Nike.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, very good. Excellent job. All right, we have a good discussion going so far. I want to continue with the discussion and I want to make sure that we include everybody. So let's go ahead and get vocabulary. Okay. Let's see. Let's have I want to hear from Suna. Okay, Suna, can you read the first phrasal verb on the board and tell me what you see in the picture?
Yeah, put on. Mm,
Okay.
mm.
All right. And what do you see? What do you see there in the picture? What's happening in that picture?
Uh, someone wearing the shoes.
Okay, good. Now wearing is a very good verb. Okay, but let's try to use the phrasal verb that's here. Can we use put on in that sentence, Suna?
Uh, oh, someone put on shoes.
Okay, good. Switched out that verb. That's right. Okay, I'm going to type your sentence here in the chat box. You could say someone is putting on shoes. Putting on, now let's say whose shoes it is. They are. Okay, so someone is putting on their shoes. Okay, can you read that sentence for me, Suna?
Yeah, someone is putting on their shoes.
Very good. Okay, so you use is putting on when you're talking about what they're doing right now. Okay, or when you're describing pictures. Good job, Suna. Your pronunciation was excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, let's take the next one. And I'm going to have David. Let's hear from you, David. The second verb.
Take off.
Mm-hmm. Okay, describe what you see in the picture there, David.
Woman is taking off her high heels.
Wonderful. So you added descriptive adjectives, high heels. Excellent. Okay, the only other thing you could add there is the color.
Teacher, how do you call those shoes that does not have shoelaces and they are made from leather and men's who wears a suit use them? You call them shoes too?
Yes. Yes, you call those shoes. And if you give me one moment on the very next slide, you're going to get some additional vocabulary. I'm going to answer that question
Okay.
for you on the next slide. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, thank you for your question. I like how you're thinking. Good question, David. Okay, let's go to our next verb, and I'd like to hear from, let's hear from Mahmut. Mahmut, tell us about the next verb and the picture.
Try on. Try on. Try on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And what do you see there in the picture, Mahmut?
Uh, uh, she's trying until she find the right shoes.
Good, Mahmut. That was excellent. All right, so that's actually a man in the picture. So we could say he is trying on, and here's a word for you, several. Several. Okay, several means many or different. He is trying on several pairs of shoes in order to find the right pair. Okay, so there's what it is in the chat box. Okay, so you can see that sentence. Okay, when we talk about shoes, you will always hear pairs of shoes. Can anyone tell me why? Why do we say in English pairs of shoes?
Because two.
That's right, right? Okay, so I'm going to say here a pair is two of something. Okay, so that's a good vocabulary phrase to learn, a pair of shoes. Excellent job. Great job, Mom. Thanks for coming to class and great participation there.
Thanks.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, let's take the last verb that's on the board, and I would like to hear from Hannah. Okay, now Hannah, there is no picture there, but I would like to hear you pronounce or say the last phrasal verb.
Throw away.
Very good. Okay, now can anyone tell me what it means, that word means, or that phrase, throw away? What does that mean?
It means if you have some old pair of shoes, you and you can get rid of them. I mean, yeah, like something like this. I mean, put it in a basket or something like this. I don't.
Okay. Okay, good, good. So I'm going to fill in just a couple of the blanks there. To throw away means to put something in the trash or to get rid of it. Okay, so you're not going to use it anymore. You're going to throw it in the trash. All right, so we use the phrasal verb or the expression throw away. Okay, excellent job, everybody. So now we've got some good vocabulary under our belts. Let's ask a few questions. Okay, so it seems like everybody is from different countries here. So I'm going to start by asking Carmen. Carmen, in your country, do people take off their shoes before entering the house? Why or why not, Carmen?
We don't do that. I think it's because we don't have carpets on the floor. So what we do is change shoes, because when you come from the street, perhaps there will be unclean or something. You just change it when you enter the house. But as I said before, we don't have any carpets, so we don't go barefoot.
Ah, I see. Okay, now that's interesting. Okay, now Suna, I want to ask you the same question.
Mm, sorry, I don't
Okay.
understand. I don't understand.
Okay, no problem. Now, Suna, you told me that you have a pair of shoes for inside the house and a pair of shoes that you wear
Uh,
outside the house.
my country is always outside. Shoes outside. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you change your shoes when you enter the house. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Okay. All right. I want to check back in with Abdallah. Abdallah, in your
Yeah.
country, do people take off their shoes before entering the house?
Yes, sure. Anyone he want enter my house, he should taking off his shoes. Shoes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
That
And
that's something traditional.
okay, it's tradition. Okay, I was just going to ask you why, but it seems like that's tradition. Okay.
Carissa, please, I've got a question. Can you ask people where they come from? Because I'm very interested in that, because they're customs and I'm not used to it. So I would like to know where they came from.
Okay. Okay. And so, Abdallah, tell us again, where are you from?
I'm from Palestine.
Okay. Hmm.
Okay, so you're from Palestine. And David, where are you from?
Brazil.
Okay, good. And Hannah, where are you from? You said France, right?
No, I'm from Belarus right now. I'm in Poland.
Belarus. Okay, good. Mama, tell us again, where are you from, please?
Turkey.
Turkey, good. And then Suna, please tell us again where you're from.
I'm Korean.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's good to know that because if you're ever traveling to any of those countries, then you can be respectful and remove your shoes if
That's
you're going to
it.
enter the homes.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Okay, so we can definitely see the benefit of talking about shoes. All right, the last question here on the board, and maybe one or two people can tell me, do you try on different pairs of shoes before you buy them? If you'd like to answer that for me. All right. Well, let me ask someone specifically. Suna, do you try on different pairs of shoes before you buy them?
No, yes. Um, I when I buy when I buy a shoes, I try
Mhm.
on
Oh, he's right.
wearing different shoes.
Okay, good. Good. So before you buy your shoes, you try them on. Excellent. All right. So let me hear a male perspective. Okay, David, can we hear from you? Do you try on your shoes before you buy them?
Sure. I try on and I always buy the wrong shoe.
Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Yes, I think it's important to try on shoes, then that way you can try hard not to buy the wrong shoes. Okay, everybody, so we've got some verbs under our belt. Now let's get some additional vocabulary. Now I'd
Okay,
like for everyone, I'm sorry, go
I
ahead.
want I want to ask about the try on. Try on
Okay.
different shoes because I want to find the right size to me, or
Hmm.
or just for I want to see how look like.
Now that's a very good question, Abdallah. So let's throw that out to your classmates, okay? Carmen, why do you try on shoes?
Um, well, if I try different shoes, but I mean they are the same shoes, but if I try them on differently, it's because size, because I'm not quite sure about the size. But what I mean is, if when I like some shoes, I try. If I try them on, it's because I want to make sure that it's my right size.
Okay, so we have one person that principally tries on shoes for size. Okay. Um, okay. And sometimes people do try it on for style. I know for me, sometimes I will try on a pair of shoes that is a very different style than what I'm used to wearing. Okay, so I'll just try it on to see if I actually like the style. Okay, so yeah, you're right. For both the reasons that you mentioned, you try on shoes to get the right size, but then also to see if you like a certain style for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay, great.
thank you, Abdallah. That was a very good question. Thank you. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's move on. Okay, so I'd like everyone to take a look at your shoes right now. Look at your feet right now. And I'd like you to tell me or describe the shoes that you are wearing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All right. Mahmoud, can you describe the shoes that you're wearing right now for us?
I'm wearing sandals now.
Okay,
I,
very good. Yes, please continue, Mahmoud.
I'm at home. I wear generally sandal at home.
Good.
Sandals.
Mahmoud, you used a good time adverb. You said, when I'm at home, I usually wear sandals. Excellent job. What color are your sandals, Mahmoud?
It's blue.
Okay, they are
Dark
blue.
blue.
Okay, good, good. So you want to practice also using your descriptive adjectives there, also with color, dark blue. Very good. Excellent job. Okay, Suna,
Yes.
describe the shoes you are wearing right now. Suna?
Mm, I'm wearing sandal because it's so hot.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so you're wearing sandals because it's so hot. Very good job. Okay, what color are your sandals?
Um, mm, I have a blue sandal.
Good. So you are also wearing blue sandals.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent job. Great, great descriptions, Mama and Suna. Hannah, describe the shoes that you're wearing right now.
It's depend on weather. Usually I wear dress shoes, but right today is mm, so nice weather, and I also how can I say? I forgot. Put on
Okay.
put on sandals.
Good. Excellent job. So you used several words from our vocabulary list there. Great job, Hannah. Okay, let's hear from David. What shoes are you wearing right now, David?
I'm wearing my sneakers. Its colors is a mix of white and blue. It has shoelaces. It's soft. It's it is the one that I like more.
Okay.
That
Good,
is it.
good. Okay, very
I
nice job.
wears it every day. I don't like all the others.
Okay, so you're gonna say here, I'm gonna type it in the chat box. I'm gonna put your sentences together. So you said I'm wearing my favorite blue and okay, let me type correctly. Blue and white sneakers. Okay, good. You can say
Okay.
that you wear them all the time, but if you use the vocabulary word favorite, it helps
Okay.
your listener to know that you wear those shoes often because they're your favorites.
Okay.
Okay, good, Dave. Excellent job. Okay, we're learning a bit more about you as well. Okay, good. Okay, and then let's see, Abdallah, what shoes are you wearing right now? Abdallah?
Okay, actually, I wear slippers, black slippers.
Slippers? Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
I
Good.
don't, I don't know if I chose the correct word, but
Yes, slippers are fine because you may not be you're not wearing any of the shoes that we see here on the screen. Okay, so
right.
slippers is actually a word that we don't have. So thank you for sharing that with us. Okay, so you're wearing black slippers. Okay, that was very good use of descriptive adjectives. Excellent job. Okay, all right, and let's finally hear from Carmen. Carmen, tell us about your shoes.
I'm wearing my flip flops.
Are they your favorite flip-flops, Carmen?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, black ones.
Well, I'm wearing some black flip-flops, and I need to buy some new ones because
You're
these.
wearing flip flops too now?
Yes, I am. Actually, I'm wearing
Okay.
flip-flops too. But because these are old flip-flops, I really,
Mm,
really need to get some new ones.
okay.
Okay, very good. Okay.
Are yours
Um,
black too?
yes, mine are black. I have on black
Okay, like
leather
mine.
flip-flops.
Okay, then we're wearing the same thing.
It sounds like we have
Sli
very similar taste.
Yeah, that's right.
what? Sorry, teacher. What's the word you would say it? Flip flap?
Flip-flops? Okay, sure. Let me type that
Yes,
in the
it's
chat box for you.
it's the same slipper.
Okay, yeah,
Mhm.
no, slippers are a little bit different. Slippers, um, they actually cover your toes. Okay, they're flat, comfortable shoes that are worn usually at home.
Yeah.
But they're different. Flip-flops are more like sandals. Okay, so they're more like sandals, and your toes are they're not covered.
Okay.
Hmm.
Got it.
Okay, good, great question. Thanks everybody for asking really nice questions. Okay, in the description, you probably read that we were going to talk about a song that contains the word shoes. Okay, I put the name of the song and the band at the top of the screen. Okay, the song is Put On My Boogie Shoes. Okay, and it's by this group. It's by a group called Casey and the Sunshine Band. It's not a very new song, but it's a very popular song. Okay, so boogie shoes. Boogie is not really a word that we've talked about. Okay, so maybe a little bit later, since I wasn't able to get the song uploaded here, maybe you can go on YouTube and you can listen to the song. It's pretty fun. Say the first part of the song. Actually, I'm going to sing it. All right, so the song goes, I wanna put on my boogie shoes, just a boogie with you. Yeah. Okay, so listening to the song, can anyone tell me what you think boogie shoes are? What kind of shoes are those?
For dancing.
Yes, you got it. That's it. So if you go on YouTube and you type in boogie, you will find a lot of dances that are called boogies. Okay, so that's okay, so you put on your dancing shoes. All right, so you can say dancing shoes or you can say boogie shoes, however you like to say that. Okay, very good. Okay, I want to go ahead. I want to try. Well, everybody is talking very well, but I want
Teacher,
to try just a. Yes, go ahead, please.
I have two questions. First is
Yes.
slippers. It's a
Hmm.
kind of shoes just for women.
Uh, okay, so let me try something here. I am going to Google it so that you can see it. Okay. In general, there are men's slippers and there are women's slippers as well. It just kind of depends on the style, um, country that you're living in. For me, in the United States, slippers kind of look like. Okay, and feel free to Google it with me as well. That'd be a great exercise for everybody. Feel free to go ahead and do that. I'm going to add a slide to the list so that you can just everybody can have a look at it. Okay, so in the United States, these are slippers. Okay, and these are, you can see that they're men's slippers. Okay, they have a masculine color, and they do cover the foot, as I mentioned to you before. What makes the difference between men and women's slippers tend to be the color, okay, and also the
Okay.
style. Okay, there's also cute little slippers for children. Let me just show you something that I'm seeing here. This is really cute. Okay, yeah, so the ones there, those are children's slippers. So good, excellent question. Okay, so you said you had two questions, right?
Boogie, it's a verb for dancing, like dance, or it's a kind of dance.
Well, actually, the answer to your question is yes. In this case, boogie shoes, boogie is used as an adjective because they describe the kind of shoes that you're wearing. So just like if you say dancing shoes, okay, in that case, dancing would be an adjective because it describes your shoes. All right. I can also say, for example, I want to boogie. Okay. In that case, I'm using boogie as a verb. I want to boogie. Okay. Just like I want to dance.
I can use boogie with you to dance classic music, for example. I don't know, or I just use boogie with a specific type of music.
Yeah, you do. You do. Boogie is used, boogie is, it's an more of an informal word. So when you're dancing with your friends, or if you're dancing with your mate, and you're not really doing formal dancing, okay, you're just dancing for fun, then you can say, hey, I want to boogie with you, or hey, let's boogie, or put on your boogie shoes, let's go boogie. Okay, so
Okay.
it's a bit more of an informal expression. You hear it more in the United States, but if you tell someone that you're going to put on your boogie shoes, they'll know that you want to dance.
Okay.
Okay, good questions. Wow, that was a really good question. Okay, all right. Well, let's go ahead and continue. Wow, our time is really flying by, guys. We just have maybe about 5 more minutes. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead. I would like to get your opinion on the activity about customs. Okay, let's see. Let me have Mahmut.
Yes.
Mahmut, can you please read the paragraph for me? Just the paragraph.
Okay. According to one source, the average woman will buy 4,069 pairs of shoes in her lifetime. All in all, she will end up spending 25,000 on shoes. Some men feel that they only need 3 pairs of shoes.
Okay, Mahmut, thank you for your reading. Okay, so let's go back to the first number. Okay, Mahmut, is that 4,000 or is that 469?
400, okay.
Uh-huh. So the average woman will buy 469 pairs of shoes. All right, and you're right. Okay, it says here that she will end up spending 25,000. So you want to make sure that you mention the currency. Okay, it's $25,000. Interesting. Okay, so Mahmut,
Yes.
how many pairs of shoes do we really need? Opinion?
Uh, about a woman averagely lives 70 years, and if if he wear if he wears two pairs in a year, 140 all in all.
Okay, so just 140. I like how you calculated that out. So that was very good. You practiced a lot with your numbers. Good.
Maybe
So, in your opinion, it's not necessary to buy. Uh-huh.
maybe
Go ahead, Mohammed. I'm sorry.
it could be for a woman. I think this paragraph, uh, that a woman, uh, I think is correct. Uh, this this paragraph.
Okay. Okay, so you agree with the paragraph. Okay, let's get a female point of view. Okay, Hannah, what do you think about what do you think about that? Who do you think buys more shoes? Do you think men or women buy more shoes? What's your opinion, Hannah?
Obviously, woman, because I mean, women always buy shoes. Then when they feel bad, when they feel sad, when they feel happy, they always do this. I guess woman.
Okay. Okay, very good. I hear some laughter. I think that sounds like Carmen. Carmen, do you agree with what Hannah said?
Absolutely. But I've got to say one thing. Even if
Okay.
even if you buy more shoes, doesn't mean that you spend more money than men do. Perhaps they buy less shoes, but they're more expensive. So in the end, you've got more shoes, but you have spent less money than they have spent.
Now that's interesting, Carmen.
I say you
Okay.
because my husband does that. I mean, he rarely spends much money on shoes. When he buys shoes, he always buys the expensive ones. So in the end, he spends more money on shoes than I do.
That's interesting. All right, let's check in. Let's check in with one of our men in the class. Okay, Abdallah, how much money do you spend for a good pair of shoes? Abdallah?
Per years, per 1 year, or all my life.
No, just for one pair of good shoes. How much do you spend?
Uh, I think at at maximum $100.
Okay,
But
$100.
but I use
Interesting.
yeah, yeah, but I use that shows. I use that shows for 1 or 2 or maybe 3 years. No, I see my sister here in my home. She have 15 shoes in her locker. I don't know why.
I don't know
He
why.
just he just wore 1 or 2 or 3 of them, but she have 15 shoes.
Well, you have to ask her. You have to ask her why she has to have so many shoes.
Yeah, I ask her a lot of time, but she said it is just for style, it's fashion, it's blah blah blah
Girly
blah
thing.
like that.
Yes, that sounds like a very familiar story.
And every month he asks for $500 for shoes.
Well, this has turned into a very lively discussion about shoes. Unfortunately, we are all out of time for our lesson today. I actually had some more information planned, but we'll have to cut things short for today. Everyone, thank you for coming to class today. Thank you for your lively participation. Think about the different things that you learned. I think if nothing else, you practiced quite a bit of vocabulary, including verbs and adjectives. And it was nice because you could also use the vocabulary in telling me funny stories, experiences, and you also heard me sing in public, which I don't do.
That's
So.
it. We were lucky. Thank you for the class, Chris. I really enjoyed it, and thank you, everybody. Hope you all have a nice
Thank you,
day.
teacher. It
Thank you
was a
for coming.
wonderful
Have a
session.
great day.
Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Great. Glad
Thank
you
you,
liked it.
teacher.
Come
Bye.
back again. Have a great evening. You're welcome.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody.